How do you do, y'all? Tables here. I wanted to do a quick update. We made some very, very big progress today on the strength stacking Baron zombie, the Zombiemancer, and I wanted to just do like a short little video. There'll be a T14 strand coming up to kind of showcase it. Spoilers: there's 3 portals missing. Do yourself a favor and just let your zombies go ahead of you. It's just inevitably it's going to save you more time. Just in the long run, just don't be like me. Play the minion build correctly. With that said, we did get some upgrades. We upgraded our shield, just kind of reduced some of the critical strikes that we get. Got some more life, which we desperately needed. We are now fully strength stacking, all the way down. We just followed the straight path. We were going to come through here, get Heart of the Warrior and Juggernaut, but it just ended up being like way too many points invested. And so we just came straight here, got the 5% increased attributes, and we are good to go. 10-10 strength, and we're honestly sitting really pretty. And we still have some upgrades to do too. We got our +1 Raise Zombies neck. Eventually, that will be a Raise Zombie and an all gems level, so it'll be a +2 neck. This will eventually be a +2 wand, and then we'll have 14 zombies. I spent about 12 deafening rages and rolled this juicy, delicious fucking ring. I love it. We also rolled this incredible ring with double chaos red stats and a tier 2 life roll with an open prefix, 2 open prefixes, in fact. So that's currently for sale. And then the best piece of the night, we spent I spent literally 3 exalts on deafening rages, and I fucking got 47 strength, 10% increased strength with a res. Unfortunately, no max life, but we crafted it on, so it's no big deal. And the big bummer is no movement speed. So we are considerably slower by about 30%, in fact. And we did lose about 400 life, but we can make that up. I'm only level 91. I still got a few levels left in me. And, I mean, the builds is just shaping up really well. These are our 2 biggest upgrades right now, the +2 and the +2. We could definitely get some better gloves, no doubt about it. This ring is straight dookie. I literally only had it for the decks, but now that we have the decks here, this ring could be whatever I want it to be. As long as it has fire and cold res, it needs to have strength, fire, cold, and life, and I'm happy as a pig in mud. Eventually, this will have all white sockets, and we're doing about 5 million damage right now, and that's with the Summon Phantasm. But eventually, when I get an Empower level 3, we're going to dump Phantasm and just start buffing our zombies. Eventually, we'll have an Empower 4, and then we'll start getting our Awakener gems that we can get. And with the Empower level 3, about 4.3 million DPS on the zombies. So you're going to lose about 800k, but your zombies are going to be tankier. They're going to deal more damage, and that's going to give you more leech, right? I've been running zombies right now because I don't have access. I haven't been able to buy an Empower. So it's like, fuck it, more damage. This one gem is going to give more damage than any other support gem, period. Because you can have 11 of them, right? And they give so much damage. These are doing 1.8 mil. Just on their own. It's nuts. But this is a zombie build after all, so we're going to buff the zombies, so eventually we'll get an Empower. With all the Awaken gems, I got to go through and like plug them in, and you know, with everything like perfectly optimized, both my +2s, Awaken, everything quality level, you know, get all my alt quality gems, you know, Divergence and Phantasms and stuff. I mean, we're looking at like upwards of 9 mil, maybe possibly 10 mil DPS, and about 14 zombies. So we're at 11 right now. Things are looking beautiful. Let's get into the tier 16 map. We're going to cut it right here. See you guys in a second. All right, well, we got a delirium, so obviously we have to pop it. This is, without a doubt, probably one of my most favorite maps. Strand is incredible. Now, as we spoke earlier, unfortunately, we lost the movement speed on our boots. And so we are considerably slower, which is really, really sad. We're also getting chilled more often because our other boots had, you know, immunity to chill. But you know, it is what it is. You know, we can make do with what we can make do with. I would rather be at 1,000 strength than have immunity to chill at this point, just for the sake of, you know, keeping me progressed in my character and feeling like I'm, you know, making some progress. And things are going really well right now. The 5 million DPS is showing off pretty well. Beasts really pose no issue anymore. Same for any kind of essence. Just everything is just really going according to plan. I think at this point, like, our upgrades are really going to be upwards in the high exalts. Oh, whoops. And we're gonna have to start pushing like some really, really fatty pieces, like the necklace and the +2 wand. Those are our two largest upgrades by far. Oh. Unfortunately, we are a bit slower. That's honestly the biggest downside so far of strength stacking, is I really, really needed those boots to be % strength. And the trade-off for that, and I also really wanted the strength implicit. And so we lost the movement speed, but we also unfortunately lost about 400 life. And depending on the map mod you're running, it is going to be a little bit rippy. We're not as tanky as I'd like to be, but with enough, you know, with enough invested, I know that's going to change. But as we stand right now, it's slightly rippy. It just like a lot of it is really dependent on what mods you're running on your maps, which is why I generally don't run T16s. They're just less efficient, just as a whole. At least for me, they are. So I really prefer running 14s. I just figured, fuck it, might as well show you a 16. Because the damage is there, and as long as I'm staying behind my minions, I mean, it's almost, you know, it's really not that big of a deal. The only problem is that I don't really like to stay behind my minions. I have a really big issue, a really big problem with that. I tend to always like want to push forward and like be in the fray. So I think it's possible I may be playing the wrong build. But that's neither here nor there. Things are working out really well. The main thing is we're making money. We're progressing the character. The character feels good. It feels smooth. The leech from the Baron is incredible. We have about 900 HP regen per second right now. About 500 or almost 600 leech. So if we do get hit fairly large and it didn't kill us, it's not a huge deal, because we're just gonna regen that back. There's a big boy right there. Not anymore. So we'll see how we do. If we do, because I believe the Strand has a dual boss set up. So if I feel like we're killing him too fast, I'll go ahead and empower him and kind of showcase some of the damage that we got. And like, you know, I haven't died for a second, so the build is tanky enough as long as you play correctly. All right, as long as you play it safe, and you make sure that you let your minions do, you know, fight your battles and Make sure you're not dicking around and going out into the fray too harshly. So this is an empowered T14 with a Sentinel, and honestly, we're just fucking breezing right through it, and I love it. No issues, no deaths, just really good, smooth gameplay. And I'm super happy with how everything's turned out on the build so far. Of all the builds I made, this is definitely turning out to be the most successful. I've done a couple of Conquerors. They were no big deal. A couple, like I did Minotaur. I did the Flame Dude. That was no big deal. I did Al Zahim. I think that's his name. The Poison Conqueror. He was super easy. We're still rocking really solid on our Chaos Res. I think with our Flask up, we're at about 47%, which I'm fairly happy with. We're overcapped on our Res. Like it just, the build's in a really good spot right now. So that's it. I'm about to go to bed, but I wanted to do a quick video. It'll be posted, today, even though this is the night before. But you fully understand. Appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the build diaries. And if you have any questions on the build, feel free to put them in the comments. Any kind of discussion you want to have about it, just let me know. I'm all ears. Y'all be good. If you like the video, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Hoo-ha. Yay, yay. Have a good Thursday. It's almost Friday, boys. We'll see y'all soon. Take care.